Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati. Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Popped up, calling for it, Mutter, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Polanco is right there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, number 60. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 60.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Starling Marte is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here comes the 1-0. Tapper up the line. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now. And that brings up Scott Schebler. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Striding in, Austin Romine. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Joe Mauer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
So stepping in, George Springer. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Stepping up now, Jose Peraza, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson, a base hit in his first trip.
Josh Donaldson.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. soft liner to the left side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Logan Morrison.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Scott Schebler.
Fouled back. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Roman.
Lifted in the air out to right. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Peraza.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that. Now in the box, number 60 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Grounded to the right.
60.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
One there. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's by him for strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting
from the stretch.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Out of play. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So coming to the plate, Joe Mauer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Brett.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Jones.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that is. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, George.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And he's set down, 1 away. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. Morrison is on his way home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Taylor Motter will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Number 60 waits on deck. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Number 60.
Number 60.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 60 becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then trying to pick things up where we left off.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's Justin Upton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped up. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. This is flared right back over the mound. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jorge.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, now he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through. A base hit. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. Ready for another chance. George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Austin Romine.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Jose Peraza.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He's running towards second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready once again. Sandy Leon. He singled in 2 trips to the plate. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pitching for Cincinnati.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Aguilar takes it in. 1 away. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 60. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-1, here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Ball 2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. A hit into a
second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 60 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Here's Justin Upton now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Addison Reed enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Addison Reed.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Leon corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Mauer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's George Springer. Was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Wandy Peralta will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 53, Wandy Peralta.
First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Logan Morrison.
Kenny Vargas will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI. squared that one up just a little late.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
0-2 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's another 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Drilled to the left side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
The catcher,
now in the
4.
box, Sandy Leon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Taylor Motter. He enters this at bat 1-for-2 with a walk. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gardner racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Scott Schebler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ryan Irvin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 8, Ryan.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The catcher, number 20.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A.J. Ramos answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Polanco is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
On a bright, sunshiny afternoon, MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium at Chavez Ravine. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. So digging in now, number 60. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Minnesota, left fielder, number 60.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. A quick out, number 1. Here's Starling Marte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Toles. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
Sano is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Check swing grounder to the right side. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So here's Joe Mauer. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Joe Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's George Springer. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Now in the box, Manny Machado.
Leading
The
off for the
average on the
Dodgers.
season sits right
The
at 290 to begin the day.
Manny
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Motter comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman, number
Ready
35.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 35 is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1 now. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Number 15 is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Logan Morrison. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Logan Morrison.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And very quickly here, there are two away now. Now batting, Taylor Motter. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Ready for another chance. Number 60. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Machado has it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
So he sets him down swinging. Yasmani Grandal is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. He makes the play. A great catch on. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, second
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Seager is there, and they go down. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Peterson is on his way home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, number 35. He singled his last time up. In there at the knees, strike one. Pineda gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Minnesota, the
first pitch of the at-bat.
George
hit the other way out toward right field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Morrison.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Toles has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leon.
A shot to first base and caught there to end. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, number 15. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Polanco scoops it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Taylor Motter. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 60.
Striding in once again, number 60, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit on the ground to short. No problem here. 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Pineda into his motion. First pitch on its way. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Jorge Polanco.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Toles in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Joe Mauer.
In there, no balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass. And that's... Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 35. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And it's grounded foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Pineda pauses. 1-1 on its way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strike. Ready for another chance. George Springer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
George Springer.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Logan Morrison is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another 1-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 4, Sandy Leon.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Motter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as they're woes. Digging in to try it again. Number 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 15.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Polanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Hit toward the right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. In now, number 60. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Number 60.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Machado ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take